Hi, this is Alex Chatello with Endurance Sports and Fitness Magazine, and welcome to the Endurance Athlete video series. I'm here today with Frank Fumich, who is a well-known endurance athlete in the Northern Virginia area. So, tell me, Frank, how did you get involved in endurance running to begin with?
Well, I've been doing it now for almost 19 years. My first race of any kind was the 1997 Marine Corps Marathon. And I did that sort of dedicated to an aunt who was battling brain cancer. And so I went from 0 miles to a marathon in about 3 months, and that was kind of how it started. And I didn't run for about 2 years after that. And the next race of any kind I did in my first triathlon was an Ironman. So I did an Ironman next, and then I did a couple marathons, kicked it up to a 50-miler, and then I think my fifth race in Second Ultra was Badwater, that you probably know about.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I read about that. And then you also are involved in the Ultra Tri life as well. You did a quintuple. In fact, that was the first time I ever saw you.
Exactly. That's where we met.
Incredible.
So I've done a number of Ironmans. I did a triple and a quintuple Ironman.
So what was the, why did you do that?
Well, originally, and still is to this day, I mean, my main motivation is just to test my limits and kind of see how far I can go. I'm not like your average runner and don't particularly run because I love it or even like it. I mean, it's mostly work to me, and I'm not very good at it. So I guess there's a component of maybe deep down I enjoy the pain, and it never really feels good, but really I just do it to see where my limits are.
Yeah. Well, and I think a lot of endurance athletes are like that. Or, what is your favorite race? Like, do you enjoy running versus triathlon?
Well, I'm not, I'm a terrible swimmer, and I can't stand cycling. So running is the least of the three, evils.
Yeah.
And I'm better at running.
Yeah.
So I would say I feel more comfortable on my feet. If I do a long tri or an Ironman, I can't wait to get out of the water, and I can't wait to get off the bike and get on my own 2 feet. Inevitably, it sucks too, but it's still, I feel more comfortable, just pounding away as opposed to dealing with the bike. And, I've actually never changed a flat tire ever, and don't even know how to change a flat tire.
You're very lucky.
Seriously.
You're very lucky.
Yeah.
So, I remember seeing you when you were running at the Lake Anna Ultra Tri a number of years ago. But if you don't like the swimming or the cycling, mentally, how do you get yourself through it?
What's
going on in that head of yours?
Yeah, it's a lot of, when I first saw him to swim, it's like suppressing the panic attack, literally.
I can imagine.
I've done Ironmans where I haven't swam in 365 days once since the Ironman the year before. So, the first 15 minutes is literally trying to, not hyperventilate.
Yeah.
And just, say, eventually this is going to end kind of thing.
Okay.
Because really, I just kind of have to psych myself.
So you just kind of power through it. You don't do any sort of mental...
No, not really.
Self-talk or anything like that?
No, not really. I just kind of deal with it.
You are very, very fortunate in that light, because I think a lot of people need to. So let's talk a little bit about products that you use. I know that we had emailed a little bit. There are some certain sports drinks and shoes that you like, but nothing in terms of cycling or bike products or anything like that?
No, I could probably name 0 bike products. But, clothes-wise, I usually, literally wear a regular shirt like this when I'm running. I've got running shorts. Hoka shoes are the only thing that I gotta have, because I've just slowly been destroying my body over the last however many years, and I need a lot of cushioning. With that whole what was the book, Born to Run, the whole minimalist craze, I never even thought about doing that. When everyone got the Vibram shoes and destroyed their feet, I went as much cushion as I could get. So that's the only thing I've got to...
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of endurance athletes are using Hoka or Alta or other types of very cushioned shoes for that purpose.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. So, last question, if you were going to give any advice to anybody out there who wants to get into endurance running, or you didn't do a slow roll, you kind of, like many others, just kind of jumped right into it.
Right.
Any advice?
Well, I guess along those lines, the one thing when I talk to people that they're just afraid to start.
Yeah.
They don't think they have time. Their families are too busy. Their work's too busy. They don't think they have time to train. I tell people, to steal from Nike, just do it.
Right.
But not the race. Just sign up for the race. And, don't overthink it. Take a deep breath, sign up, and when you see that big X on your calendar in 2 months, you will find time to train. And then, of course, when you're doing it, the biggest thing is, never give up. Never quit.
Never quit.
It sounds easier than maybe it is, but that's the bottom line.
Okay. Well, Frank, thank you so much for making time with me this morning. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Have a great day, everybody. For more information about Endurance Sports and Fitness magazine, visit www.endurancesportsandfitness.com or email alex@endurancesportsandfitness.com. And please don't forget to subscribe at shop@endurancesportsandfitness.com. Thank you.